Alright everybody, welcome back. This is My Journey 4K, and we are in Charlotte in the Production Car Challenge. We'll be in a Volkswagen Jetta. Looks like we get to start around 6th after that really bad start for somebody. Strength of the field today is 2301. This is the first time I've raced in the 2300s. I am not a 2300 yet. This is a decent start. It looks like I'm possibly up in 5th position, maybe 4th. Let's see, 1, 2, 4th in class, possibly. The lead car really got a good exit on the start. We're starting 27th overall in this race. It's a 25-minute race. Ooh. Didn't get a good exit out of that corner. About to lose a position, possibly. Slowed up the car behind, made them lose a position. Maybe another. We are side by side coming into the kink. And I totally gave it to them. The one car went off track. They're going to need to take a penalty for that. Looks like we possibly lost one position overall after that. One, two, no, wait, it looks like we're still in 4th. I might change this camera view. Get better. Yeah, because I think it's a pink Jetta and then 2 silver Jettas in front of me in class. This is a multi-class race. I believe there's 4 overall classes here. Looks like a good battle for 2nd place up ahead. They're side by side. We could take advantage of that, possibly. A bit of a gap between them and myself, and then the car behind. Looks like they figured it out there by the kink. I did catch. Close the gap to the car in front quite quickly. This is the battle for 3rd position. I believe it's the battle for 3rd anyways. They started to get away from me a little bit there. I possibly made a mistake. The gap went back to where it was not long ago, and they are battling again in front, the 2 silver Jettas. The 2 cars behind look like they're hanging in there, side by side in front. Alright, one of them got a better exit. Could see that pink Jetta a couple turns ahead now. They are nose to tail in front of me. Looks like they're racing pretty cleanly. The car behind has the same lazy color scheme as mine. I believe it's just the default. One of the defaults. Looks like I caught the car in front and he is trying to defend. Not a good place to pass there, but one coming up here. They are faster somewhere on this track because they seem to gain a little bit of a gap here and there. Cars behind us squeezed up to each other a little bit more. Maintaining position currently. It was a pretty wild start. Somebody hit the wall really before it got going, and may have messed up another vehicle in the process. Car behind just has a plain black color scheme I see now. I'm not sure if the yellow car I'm seeing up front is actually in class. If it is, then we are currently 5th. And the battle in front is for 3rd and 4th. They keep going side by side here and there and slowing each other up, which is good for me. It's allowing me to keep up with them and really battle. Keeping them honest over here. Pretty close group of cars here. Not much of a gap anymore. Front and back. This is probably allowing the leaders to really just get away, but they had a great start, so they were already getting away. Oh, there we go. Got a good view of that yellow car. They must have made a mistake because we're catching them quick in this group. And it is a Volkswagen, so we are most likely in 5th currently. This group is adding cars. Something looks like it may have happened to this yellow car. They're losing positions quickly. Getting to make a move on the inside here. Let's see if we can get it to stick. Took the curbs pretty hard. Now we'll get the inside on this exit. Ooh, he hit the wall. I don't think that was my fault, but maybe. The car behind is closed in. The yellow car slowed me down quite a bit, but maybe we can start to get that gap back if they battle in front again. Oh my. Some car contact from behind. Somebody had to take the inroad, or whatever that would be. Off track. They're gonna have to take a penalty for that and slow down. It's a slowdown penalty. And it starts to build if you keep going without slowing down. It'll build up time. Gotta defend this position now. The yellow Jetta really made things difficult. I can barely see the car in front now. Probably about 2 seconds ahead, maybe a little more. Having to drive a little more defensively here. But that means we did gain a position. Not even halfway through the race yet. Looks like they're gonna get their nose in down here. Side by side. Alright. Oh! We lost that position, was tapped from behind by a car that was passing to the inside of the track. Forced me off. Goodness, we lost a couple places for that. I don't even know if the penalty that person is gonna receive is gonna allow me to catch back up. Possibly took some damage there. At the very least, we damaged the tires slightly because of the spin. That will make them slightly more slippery for a little bit. I'm not really sure what place we fell to overall there. Passing a back marker here, one of the Pontiacs. I think that is probably the slowest of the classes in this race. Some of the others are fairly evenly matched. I'll see a decent amount of these Jettas beating some of those Mazda MX-5s in qualifying and the race. So the car has potential to keep up with them. Looks like we've got a Mustang catching up here. I believe this is the fastest of the classes in this production car challenge. Mustang is catching fairly quickly. I'm probably going to let him by up here. Hopefully I don't get hit before that. There we go. That is most likely the leader of the race there. Going a lap down already. Part of that is because we'll start grouped by class, and it matters what the leader of your class does on the start. as to where you start versus where they start. This is probably second place catching me now. They should be able to pass me fairly easily up here. There we go. Gave them the room. We'll tuck back in a little bit, get some of that draft. Just need some clean racing here. The points available, the K for me, is gotta be great. The average of these guys is much higher than what my K currently is. Anything can happen. Looks like we've got one of the Mazdas catching me and a Mustang. I'm just gonna stay up high here and hopefully everybody goes nice clean down below. There we go. Some interesting things this race. This is probably the first time I've seen somebody crash before the start right in front of me. In my class, it's a pretty good little bonus as long as it doesn't damage your vehicle. Track is looking pretty clear behind me. Just keeping, you saw that pink Jetta, that's probably the leader of our class, most likely still. Trying to keep up with this Mazda in front of me. Really not a whole lot happening behind. So I should be in the clear for a while. There should just be a few more laps in this race. This is Charlotte Motor Speedway, the R Oval. You could see a Mazda MX-5 in the background. They are probably a ways before they start to catch, as long as I don't make any mistakes. So far so good. See a little bit of a group piling up in front of me. Nice flow to this track. Looks like the cars have spread out a little bit in front. Another lap, we can see that Mazda's getting a little closer. They probably have a decent advantage through those corners. red, yellow, and blue. Looks like we can start to see a Jetta in front. Possibly catching up to somebody in my class. Not sure if they've made a mistake. Mazda should take the inside here, no problem. Good clean pass. Few minutes left in the race. You can see one of those silver Jettas from earlier much clearer now. We're probably between 1 to 2 seconds back. Oh, now we're right on their tail. I'm not sure what happened to them, but they are moving slow. We are taking the pass, hopefully. Oh, not yet. But we caught back up to somebody. We are on the outside. They're taking far inside line. And we have made the pass. Through the kink, we'll get that to stick, and they will no longer be behind me. I think they probably damaged their vehicle somehow, because that is moving way too slow. They were... One of those cars was just pulling away from me earlier. I'm not sure if that's one of them or not. We did get spun around, and a few others went by. When the race is over, we'll take a little peek to see where we finished in class. Another Mazda starting to catch from behind. This is not part of my class, so it'd be alright to just let him by when he catches. Is that? Looks like the black Jetta is not too far ahead now. Possibly could be taking advantage of some vehicle damage from an incident we didn't get to see. They are a few seconds ahead still, but a damaged vehicle will really take some time away from you. Just a few minutes left in the race. This Mazda barely passed me on that straightaway. Can see another Mazda starting to catch. Want to see this black Jetta in front. I want to see the gap go down a little here. Cannot see them too well yet. There we go. About 3 seconds as Mazda's trying to pass me mid-corner. Several more coming up. We can see them much better now. Maybe these Mazdas will slow them up or give them a little tap. Give me one more position before the end of the race. We are nearing the end. Not sure if we have one more after this. Gonna have to cede some time most likely for that. Tuck back in and see if we can't catch this black Jetta in front. This one has a nice 8-ball flames paint job. Watch it. I'm not sure you have the run on me here. I will go wide to give them the room. Take the curbs pretty hard. Not the best speed on exit. I think we're probably looking at the last lap now. Unless that black Jetta in front makes a mistake, I do not think we'll pass. He's too far ahead. I can't see anyone at the moment in front. Oh no, car crash in front. That's a big one. Possibly had another victim up ahead in another Mazda. We could see the Jetta. This is the last lap, I think, and it's definitely not the time to be making mistakes like that. Possibly one more lap. These are about 2-minute laps for us. No, he is waving the checkered flag now. That is the end. We are going to drop out. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you next time.